All right, what's going on, everyone? We're back. Second day demo trading. Today we took one trade. Sadly, it was a loss, but we learned a lot from this loss. I think today we are down 983. Is October 15th. I got into the market a little late. Yeah, we're just gonna run through it, and then I go through my journaling process, what I did wrong, and we learned something new today. So let's get right into it. We are testing this fair value gap right now. Is it looking good on US 30? We got some sell side liquidity there. Oh, that's buy side. Sell side. Then we got some buy side right here. And then we can get fib in here. It would be a buy 20 1.0. Stop loss would be down here. Take profit would be up here. Let's say even up here is a good spot to be. It's retesting that 0.5 right now. And if it disrespects it fully, we wait for another candlestick. But do you think it's going to shoot back up after retesting that equilibrium? So this buy side liquidity is what we'll target. And now we just wait. Keep waiting with our daughter while we wait. We can move our stop loss, say down to here, buy entry there, match it up that we're still on track. Move this down to here for 1 to 2. Anything, this can go up to like the middle there. For a 1 to 3, I believe. That's what that is. Let me double check on a higher time frame. Yeah, it's retesting that equilibrium, and I think that's a good point to get in. I don't know why I have a feeling, but I'm learning ICT strategy and stuff like that, and I started learning it from PB, um, which I like their way of explaining it and stuff like that. But they explain fair value gaps and kind of how it works, and with the fair value gaps, um, they explain like if it disrespects it, then it goes down, but if it respects it, then it goes up. But then I just went through premium and discount, and with premium and discount and using the fib retracement, they're saying that it's gonna come to the equilibrium retest and it'll go back up. But if you have a fair value gap, kind of right a little above the equilibrium, it kind of contradicts that if it disrespects it, that it would continue down. Um, and it closed. All right, let's see what it does. Let that ride out. So we made 1,600 technically, and we had a $900 loss. You telling them? I tried to use the equilibrium to kind of, see how it is, but it kind of broke the fair value gap rule I've been using of if it respects it, it'll go back up. If it disrespects it, it's gonna go down. But at the same time, that could mean it's gonna go down to here, right? Where it just pulled me out, and then it's gonna shoot up. So we kind of are gonna wait and see to read this better. It's dropped all the way, and so Nas did as well. But Nas 100 disrespected every fair value gap and kept dropping, right? So I think it's gonna go down and collect this sell side liquidity. For me, I feel like I was very focused on equilibrium here because I had just learned it from PB. I don't think it was smart to use equilibrium the day after learning it for me. So kind of what I see here is honestly sticking to the rules of it respecting and disrespecting the fair value gap. It was on a bullish trend. When I marked the fair value gap, that's a bullish fair value gap, and on a downtrend it disrespected it. So it's bound to go down, right? So but since I was so focused on the equilibrium, PB taught that the equilibrium, it'll come down when it's in premium, test the equilibrium, and then kind of right here, shoot back up. I feel like I just need to stick to what I was doing before with the fair value gap. Yes, there's situations where equilibrium can be good and it's respected, but it fully disrespected that. And the same thing here, or NAS 100. Let's journal it. Put this in. Was on an uptrend, had a fair value gap, came down, started to respect it, but then disrespected it. At the disrespect, I also marked up my fib retracement. It came down to my discount, past the equilibrium, and then I was expecting it to go down to the equilibrium, cross it, retest that equilibrium, and then go back up to the buy side liquidity to pick up that cash. But it ended up disrespecting my fair value gap and continuing down. That's exactly what happened. So we got date 10/15, pair US 30, New York session. Market was on a bullish trend and started to reverse, creating fair value gaps. Market disrespected my fair value gap, but I tried to use fib retracement and went for a long position. The risk to reward was 1 to 3. Did you follow your plan? I followed my trading plan and held the trade, but I didn't follow my rules. Emotions, I was feeling unconfident in the trade and was stressed. How to improve, win or loss? Stick to my rules. If it disrespects the fair value gap, it is bound to go down. So yeah, guys, we learned something new. Yes, it can retest the equilibrium, but if it's disrespecting a fair value gap above the equilibrium, then it's most likely going to continue down. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap up today's demo trade. Took one trade, it was a loss. We learned that if you have a fib retracement with premium and discount and the equilibrium is below a fair value gap that is being disrespected, it kind of contradicts the market coming down past that equilibrium and continuing up because it disrespected that fair value gap above. So we learned something new today, and I hope this helps you guys learn that it's okay to take a loss even if it's demo. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna get right back into the demo trading, and we're gonna stick to our rules and take what happened today as a lesson and grow from it. So you guys have a great rest of your day.